kindergarten. It's another phonics lesson, and I'm super excited to dive into all of our skills and activities today. Before we get started, I just want to make sure that you're in your comfy focus spot. Your mute button's on. Remember, raise your hand if you want to ask or answer questions. Your listening ears are turned all the way up. You are going to have so much fun, and you're going to grow your brain at the same time. There are some materials that you will need. So in a moment, I'm going to go over what material you'll need, and your teacher will pause the video for you to get them. So let's get started and find out what we are doing in phonics today. If you're so ready, let's see. Go ahead and say, woo! Great. All right. So today in phonics, you are going to continue to learn about the letter T, B, and F. We're also going to get the chance to practice writing those letters. We are going to play What's the Word and review all of our sight words. And your exit ticket, you are going to be practicing saying the letter name, the sound, as well as writing the letters. Some materials you will need today are your dry erase board and your marker. So your teacher may pause the video if you don't have these materials already and give you a chance to go get them. I'll be here waiting. All right, let's dive in. We're going to start with this letter first. So your teacher is looking out to see who knows the letter and the sound. So if you know the letter and the sound, you should be raising your hand because in a moment, your teacher will pause the video and have you let them know what the letter and the sound is. When you get back, we'll review what it is together. All right, let's go over what the letter and the sound is. You're going to stay on mute, and if you know what the letter and the sound is, you can whisper it into the screen. This is the letter B. The sound is B. This is the letter B. The sound is B. Repeat after me. B, bat, B. One more time. B, bat, B. Amazing. All right, now that we've gone over what the letter B is and what sound it makes, now let's practice writing. In a moment, you will get to go practice your own letter B, but right now, I want you to pretend that your finger is a marker. You can choose whatever color that you want. If I was doing this with my finger, I would choose the color blue because that's my favorite color. Once you have your color, do you have it? Great. You're going to point up in the air and you're going to pretend that you have lines. On the screen, you see my board. Your board that you have looks just like this. We're going to look at this line right here. You're looking at the skyline. Then we have the plane line. And then we have the grass line. There's also a worm line. We're not going to worry about that line today because the letter B, a lowercase b, starts at the skyline. Ready? You're pointing at the imaginary skyline. We start at the skyline. We go down to the grass line. We go back up to the plane line, around back to the grass line. All right, one more time. Start at the skyline, down to the grass line, up to the plane line, around to the grass line. Now it's your turn. In a moment, your teacher will pause the video and give you the directions. Again, I'll see you when you get back. Did you remember to start at the skyline and stop at the grass line? And don't forget the plane line. Let's move on to the next letter. What's the letter and what's the sound? If you know what this letter is and what the sound is, your hand should be up. Your teacher's looking out to see who knows what this letter and sound is. Your teacher's going to pause the video and call on you if you're ready to tell them what the letter and the sound is. We'll review when you get back. All right, staying on mute. If you know the letter and the sound, you can whisper it into your screen. This is the letter T. The letter T makes the sound T. One more time. T. 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 All right, repeat after me. T, top, T. One more time. T, top, T. Let's find out how to write the letter T. Get your marker out. Remember, we're pretending our finger is a marker. If you want to keep the same color, you can. If you want to change it, go for it. All right, you guys are going to write in the air, and I'm going to show you on my writing board. For the letter T, we're going to start at the skyline. We're going to go down to the grass line. Then we're going to pick up our pencil, go up to the plane line, and draw a short line across. One more time. Start at the skyline, down to the grass line, up to the plane line, and a short line across. Now it's your turn. Your teacher is going to pause the video and give you the directions again. Happy T writing. All right, let's move to the next letter. This is our last letter. What's the letter and what's the sound? Remember, your hand is up. If you know what the letter and the sound is, your teacher's looking out because they're going to pause the video and they're going to see how many Kipsters know what the letter and the sound is. I'll be here waiting. When you get back, we'll review what it is. Okay, let's dive into this letter. If you know the letter, remember, you can whisper into the screen. Make sure you stay on mute so all your classmates can hear what the letter and the sound is. This is the letter F. The letter F makes the sound of This is the letter F. The letter F makes the sound Repeat after me. F, fun, F, fun. Okay, let's dive in to writing the letter F. Get your marker out, point to the air. F starts at the skyline, but there is something that we need to know. F has a little hook, so we start in the middle of the plane in the skyline. We go up to the skyline, down to the grass line, and then pick up our pencil and go up to the plane line and draw a short line across. All right, let's try again. A little hook in between the sky and the plane line, up to the skyline, down to the grass line, pick up your pencil, up to the plane line and a short line across. Now it's your turn. Your teacher's going to pause the video and repeat the directions. I'll see you when you get back. Now that we've gone over the letter B, the letter F, and the letter T, we're going to jump to our sight words. What's the word? This is the letter A. Great job. What's the word? This is the word at. Great job. What's the word? This is the word by. Awesome. What's the word? Me. What's the word? In. Your teacher might pause the video and review these words some more. Remember, you may know the movements that help you remember these words, and go ahead and do them if that helps you remember the words. All right. Today on Seesaw, your exit ticket will be all about the letters T, B, and F. In today's lesson, we learned what the letter T, B, and F says, and the sound for those letters. You also have the chance to write these letters, always starting at the skyline. Today in your Seesaw exit ticket, you will be practicing the letter B, F, and T. You will be writing the letter as well as recording you saying the letter name and the sound. Your teacher will give you more direction on what your exit ticket is on Seesaw about these 3 letters. This is what you will see in your activities. All right, kindergarten, I had so much fun going over your sight words, the letter T, the letter B, and the letter F, and I hope that you continue to practice in the afternoon all of your letters and your sight words. Until next time, bye, kindergarten.